Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to Your Own Life call. My name's Scott Harris. This is the amazing, talented, kind, and remarkably funny Karina Harris. And we're going to chat about this cool opportunity, this cool thing that we're doing. We've got some great folks on the call. If anybody can hear me, if you just wave, that'd be kind of cool. It's always nice to know, oh, you can. I like that. It's kind of cool. If you don't know me, hi, welcome. My name's Scott. I have a traditional business. I get to travel all around the world doing coaching and seminars and speaking. We have got 4 beautiful little cherubs that are hopefully, possibly, or semi-asleep right now next door. Who knows? It's pretty normal for them to come in and have a conversation with us while we're having these calls. And we're here to chat tonight about some really cool stuff. And it's really 2 things. It's about getting healthier, and everybody we know wants to be healthier, and really about taking some control back of your finances and getting either a little safe and secure if that's attractive to you, or creating some freedom if that's attractive to you as well. And I won't be chatting for the whole night. And as I say that, my wife breathes a sigh of relief and says, whew, thank goodness. But we've got some other great people on the call who might want to share parts of their journey. Tonight, we've got a couple of people launching their business tonight, so we're excited about that. We'll have them share what they're doing. But we might start with the whole foundation of what we're doing, the whole basis of why we're here. And it's our amazing health program called the Juicy Body Transformation. We call it JBT for the Juicy Body Transformation. It's the foundation of what we do here. It's an amazing online health program built and designed by a dear friend of ours, Kira Westwick, who was a top 10 finisher on MasterChef. She's the Pilates teacher, a yoga's teacher, someone who's been committed to health for almost 2 decades. She's not on tonight's call. She's on another call right now. But she built this great, amazing program, and then our incredible products that support that. Now, I could chat about the program because I know a little bit about health, but my wife here is way more qualified than me to do that. So I might pass it along to her, and she can have a chat. Okay?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I'd love to share with you the Juicy Body Transformation Program. This program to me is really exciting because as a mum of 4 and someone who's been committed to health for a long time, I know that we're all time poor, whether you're an individual working, busy in the daily grind, or whether you're someone who is nurturing a family, we're all short of time. So the goal is always, how do we make health be easy? How do we make it be simple? How do we make it be delicious so that everybody wants to eat it, including yourself, so you're not dragging your butt to eating healthy food, because it can feel like that sometimes. So the goal with this program, which is what I love about it, and Scott mentioned that my beautiful friend Kira was a MasterChef finalist, is she created the program, the Juicy Body program, really so that you could find and enjoy the deliciousness of whole foods again. Because if you've ever tried a diet, I know certainly I've had some crazy phases in my life where I followed whatever science or media latched onto as being the next best thing. Usually they're not sustainable because diets are usually restrictive. They don't always taste delicious, whether you're doing the Atkins diet. I remember some of my friends just eating non-stop bacon and meat all the time, but there wasn't a lot of room for delicious fresh fruit and veggies in there. So the thing about a diet is it's usually restrictive. And therefore, that means you're more likely, the science says, you're more likely to fall off the wagon because you're restricting yourself. So our goal is not to calorie count. Our goal is not to limit your what you're eating, but really give you lots of choices for delicious, nutritious meals. And so in the Juicy Body Transformation program, which is supported on Facebook, we have over 12,000 people who are all committed to the journey of whole food eating. And they share the meals that they're cooking. They're there for support and community for each other. We have great recipes like there's chickpea dosas, there is green eggs and ham, grain-free granola. There is quinoa super salad. There's raw chocolate. You don't have to miss out. And I guess what's so inspiring about this program is the meals are delicious. My kids eat them, and they're the final, they say the proof is in the pudding, because if the kids know that it's too healthy, they won't eat it. They all know that. And the fact that I can know that using this program, I'm serving them delicious, nutritious food that the whole family loves is just a great feeling as a mum. And so nutritionally, how we support you, so there's the food program, which we also have a shred program if you're looking to gain some lightness. We have a cleanse program if you're looking for support there. But then the nutritional side is these capsules. And essentially what we have is fruit, vegetables, berries, which have been dried up and put into a capsule for you. Because the goal is we want health to be easy. And so we probably know, most of us, that there's a gap between that which you should be having and which you are actually having because we're just busy. So these capsules are designed to make it easy for you to have a healthy alternative. Why is whole food important? Well, your body knows what to do. Most vitamins are made in a factory somewhere. They're a chemical compound, and your body doesn't know what to do with them, which is why usually we end up weeing some kind of strange yellow liquid because our body isn't absorbing everything. There's really cool data. If you're a research person, we know the science says that taking these capsules, which is just fruit, vegetables and berries, taking the capsules every day means you're having over 30 different fruit, vegetables, berries and grains in your diet. It reduces inflammation, which is the beginning of all forms of disease in the body. We also know that when you take the capsules, it shows you up in your bloodstream. So why is that important? Because like as other vitamins that are chemical compounds, you may not be actually absorbing them even though you're taking them. So lost money there. As well as supporting with gum disease, and children who take it miss less days from school. So there's cool science to back it up. And then this amazing thing here, which is these omegas, and they're a combination of different omegas, not just one. Usually when you're having many omegas, only do the one type of omega. This is a blended form, but again, comes back from whole food goodness. And our goal is really supporting you nutritionally to make health easy, but giving you a good quality product. And so that's how we support you on the micro level with those capsules. And this is how we support people on the macro level, meaning this is the fuel for your body. So we have these great shakes that are whole food again with a whole bunch of superfoods. We start our day very often with these. And they're protein rich, plant-based, which is amazing. And they're delicious. So my kids have these every single morning, or they have them sometimes in the afternoons. We blend them with the capsules. And I know that whether they're leaving the day and going off to school, I know that their body as well as their brain has the nutrition they need to just power on through the day. For me individually, equally, you know, you're running out the door. How many of you skip a meal sometimes and don't get a chance to actually have some good food? So this is, again, just bridging that gap for you, making health be easy, convenient for you, but giving you a real good whole food choice. So with that, we're going to pass it.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, let me find you. Whereabouts are we? Hi, Kathy.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Hey, Kath. How you doing, my love?
I'm awesome. How are you guys?
I'm doing great, love. Listen, I know that we love the science, and certainly as part of our program, we have the world's best science. No question about that. But I think more than anything, we love the stories. I think that I am continually astounded at the amazing success stories people have, whether it's their skin, their hair, their nails. Some women I know, their hormone and menstrual cycles, babies have had their eczema cleared up, migraines cleared up, all sorts of really cool stuff. So we just might sort of do a couple of quick stories. So I know that you, Kathy, you were already pretty healthy and fit, like you already take care of yourself pretty well, but had a great result from taking the product. And I just love to hear your story and how that impacted you and what that meant for you joining the business.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity to share tonight. I'm really excited about just my own health journey, of course. I've always looked for ways to move forward in lots of different areas of my life, and especially in health over this last 15 years. And I was very grateful, actually, when my friend introduced me to the fruits and vegetables and the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Really excited about the program and what the fruits and veggies have done for me personally. I'm a busy mum and a very full life. I love to play full out in my life, and that means lots of different things. So I need energy to keep going all day. And that's one of the things that I really noticed when I started introducing the program and the product into my world, which was kind of really cool. And what I noticed in the first couple of weeks, I actually had a skin issue that was going on for about 10 years, and I tried absolutely everything to shift that and overcome it. And then after a couple of months, I actually found that the skin rash that I had that was going on for so long, it's linked to a poor and a weak immune system. Because my immune system was getting stronger because of all of these fruits and vegetables, my skin actually started to clear up. So that was really exciting, and it wasn't something that I expected at all. And the other thing that I'm really excited about is the first year that my daughter Amy, she's 13 years old, she always had suffered from eczema. So it's the first year that she's been eczema free, and that's pretty cool, a cool thing as well, which was fun.
Awesome. Thank you, my love. I love that. I love the story about Amy Jo too. It's kind of pretty cool. I certainly know that for you, Kathy, and certainly for me, one of my concerns when we first got introduced to this by our very dear friends, Adam and Kira, was that, gosh, hang on, isn't what you're talking about, isn't that one of those things that people used to talk about years and years ago that kind of looked a little bit like this? Isn't one of those? No, I don't want to get involved in one of those. That's going to be a nightmare, for goodness sake. I know that was one of Kathy's fears. And I said, you know what? Truthfully, there's a couple of things. Firstly, this has been illegal for many, many years now. In fact, decades and decades. But more importantly, if you think about almost every major company in Australia, whether that's any of the big banks, I know we all probably use those even though we don't want to, or any of the major grocery stores which have monopolized our entire prices of our groceries, most companies kind of look like this. And if you just think about a supermarket, for example, it's an example we understand. You've got down the bottom here, you've got all the little people. You've got the checkout chicks and the deli girls and the boys that get the trolleys and the shop fillers and the night fillers and the cleaning staff. And I was one of those people. I used to work in night fill when I was a young man. I used to be a trolley boy when I was in my late teens. And then above that, you've kind of got the area managers who kind of like, there's the person who runs the dairy case and the fruit and veg manager, and there's the head deli girl, and there's the head checkout girl, and there's the head night fill and so forth. They're like the department heads. And then you kind of got store managers around the country that have different stores they have to manage. And then there's kind of like regional managers. And then there's kind of like some state managers. And then there's the board of directors. And then there's the CEO at the top. And this kind of represents the structure of every company in Australia that's a big corporate company. And the interesting thing is, the only way for this person down here to get up to the next level is if they do two things. Number one, they do a lot more work. And number two, they compete directly against people they're probably friends with. And when they get to the top, this next level, the reality is they generally have to do significantly more work and have more responsibility for only marginally extra rewards. Now, the other truth of this story is that the likelihood of this person or this person getting up here is virtually impossible. And what I had explained to me, which I really loved, and I know Kathy was excited about too, was the truth is that this opportunity we have is exactly the opposite of that. It's a great big square. And we have 4 different levels. It doesn't really matter what they've called. They've got different titles. But the reality is everybody, no matter when you got in this week, last week, or 10 years ago, everybody starts out at the same point. And the spectacular thing about this business is that everybody has the chance to get to the next level by helping some folks. And it's not competing against other people here. It's helping other people be exposed to come and join our family. And of course, then you can get to the next level and the next level. And the reality is everybody who joins this business has the opportunity to move all the way to the very top level of our commission status at the top, which is kind of cool. So we kind of like that, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of something that I think was important for me. I know it was important for Kathy when she first decided to get in the business, which is kind of fun. Kathy, I thought you might just get introduced a friend of yours tonight. I know you've got a dear friend of yours. You've got Tiffy, I think, launching their business tonight. So do you want to introduce her and then and welcome her to the little the call?
Absolutely. Thanks, Scotty. So Tiffany is a gorgeous girl that I met through another friend of mine that we hadn't spoken to each other for about 10 years, but we obviously reconnected just recently. And so Tiffany is on the call here tonight, and Tiff's just going to share a little bit about her experience so far and what she's been loving about the program and the nutrition support and what she's excited about. So Tiff, are you there right now?
I am. Hi. So I have been friends with Pam, who Kathy knows, who she was just talking about, for probably, I can't actually remember how many years, but I've known her for a long time. And she reached out to me a couple of months ago and told me about the Juice Plus capsules, and I've been taking them. I ordered some, and I've been taking them for about 2.5 months now. I've noticed heaps of difference in my skin and my hair. I've noticed heaps of other, like a lot more energy and feeling more alive. I've decided that I wanted to join the business. I got in touch with her again and said, how do I become part of what you're part of? And because she told me that I can, by joining the business, I can pay for my capsules through the business. So I decided to join, and it's been, so far I've only been I don't know how long, a couple of weeks, but I'm really wanting to give it my all and see where this business takes me. I've been to one meeting so far, and the community was amazing. Like I'm really, really happy. I've been on a few of these calls as well, and the people are just so happy and bright and lovely people, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it all.
Awesome. Well, we love that. Thank you, Tiffy, and welcome, welcome, welcome. It really is a crazy community and a beautiful big family. And so certainly, there's a little munchkin coming to visit. I knew one come in. It's going to happen. You got 4 for sure. One of them's coming in. So thank you and welcome. I said we really love what this journey is about, and certainly you're going to be well taken care of by Kathy. So we're excited about that. Or just bring on someone else, a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, someone I've known for a long, long time. Shane and Jess. We might start with Jess and Will, and they might just share their story and then a little bit about probably the business side, because I think we all love the health. We all love getting healthier and fitter. I think certainly more fruits, more vegetables, and more berries. It just makes sense to me. It's common sense to want to get more of those in your body. But certainly the business side is the part that excites many of us, and I know it excites me as a man and a husband and a father of 4 children. So I might just scoot across to Jess, if I can find her. There she is there, and have her maybe tell her story, and then maybe Shane might chat a little bit about why the numbers excite him. So Jess, you're all on.
Congratulations, Tiffy. Welcome to the team.
We've missed the pom-poms.
I got new ones for you so that they still look good. I very much was like, Kathy and Scott were sharing, I was a big skeptic of this to begin with, but, we were doing a traditional business for 7 years. And every year it was like you had to restart again. It didn't matter what you'd done the year before, just like a job. If you wanted to earn the same amount of money this year, you had to go and you had to do it again. And for me personally, I love our traditional business. And in between running our traditional business, which are live events, it was really lonely. And I hated the admin side. Like, it was just crushing me to be doing the admin as opposed to doing what I love, which is empowering women and seeing women freaking shine. And I couldn't deny this as a business which was going to help me and allow me to do this as a vehicle, when I could see all the women that got up on stage and all the women that share at these events, like Tiffy was saying, they shine. Like, you have to shine because you're going through doing your own personal growth stuff and you're working on your self-worth. And now I get to work with incredible women every freaking day and help them create a life instead of just being like, hi, okay, bye. Now it's every day. This is actually something we're doing together to create the lifestyle they want. I didn't grow up with much. We never went on a holiday as a family. And it's hearing, that you're helping a mum create the ability to go on holiday as a family or go to the LA to see their daughter who they haven't seen in freaking years, which Stella's on the call tonight. Like, that means so much to me. And at the same time, I get to create a lifestyle for my future children. No, we're not pregnant yet. Everyone always asks, but it's just food. Delicious food from the program. But I'm really excited to be able to be a mum that can actually be a stay-at-home mum who still gets to contribute, because that's a big part of my life and my identity. And I see so many mums that unfortunately do lose themselves. And I'm fortunate enough to have incredible women around me like Karina, who have shown me that I don't have to lose who I am, and I can still be an incredible mum, still contribute. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm freaking excited. But this man's going to talk to you about money.
So as Scotty said, one of the things that's really exciting about all of this is the business model, and thinking that I'm a fairly intelligent, business owner. One of the things that really attracted me to this business was the fact that we get paid 3 ways. So I want to describe for you how we get paid 3 ways. The first way that we get paid is through retail profit. And what that means is we find people that want to improve their health, that want to take it to the next level, and we introduce them to the company that supplies that product. And so we don't hang on to any stock. We don't have to have any supplies. We just connect the customer to the company. The company ships it out, it arrives at their doorstep, no mess, no fuss. And so we get some money from that. Then the other way that we make money through this business is through commission. And that's when you teach other people how to build their own business. It's referred to as the beach money. It's where the big dollars sit. And so what you can do eventually is your business will have a life of its own. And so whether you're on the beach, whether you're on holidays, whether you're sleeping, your business will grow and build, and money will drop into your bank account, and it'll have that momentum behind it. And then finally, something that isn't all that common in traditional business these days, and if you're an employee, it's not as common either anymore, is bonuses. And we have a lot of bonuses available in this business, and it's referred to as the early money. It's kind of like the fun money. Is like unspoken rule. You take some of that money and you reward yourself in some way for the contribution and the lives that you've changed. And so, this is a really powerful business model. I know in our traditional business, we only pay ourselves once. And when I was an employee, I only got paid once. I love this because we get paid 3 ways. And if you're in a business where you can make money in 3 different ways and see that compound over time, it's just absolutely amazing. Scotty, are we launching?
Ow! We're excited.
Yeah.
So Alison has recently joined the team. Al, if you can wave your hands around so that Scott can unmute you. And we would love to know, how did Juice Plus come into your life and how you're excited? What are you excited about?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity. So I'm very open, honest, and authentic. And the first time I was introduced to Juice Plus, Shane and Jess will tell you that I was so pissed off and annoyed that I actually got up and walked out of the room. I was so cranky. I was so skeptical. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. I was on a personal growth course and I learnt that I had a very big trigger. So a few months after that was March 2017, my son needed some support. He'd started to exercise and he was putting on weight as a 15-year-old. So we started him on the shakes and he lost 10 kilos and he looks fantastic. And then Emma Romano reached out to me. I own my own business and wanted something to support my clients with their health and well-being. And so Emma reached out to me and I started taking the capsules myself, and my hair stopped falling out. I had a big nutritional deficiency. My hair stopped falling out. People are commenting that my eyes are bluer and my skin is clearer, and I just thought, I need to share this shit. I really do. I just need to get it out there. And the amount of clients that I talk to that I can help on a journey of health and happiness, that's what I'm here to do. So that's why I've come on board. Yes, I'm as excited as you are, Jess, but I've got no streamers.
It's all perfect. We love that, and welcome. And certainly, I didn't know the story about being a bit doubtful in the beginning. Look, what's great about this opportunity is that, it is in the 21st century just a brilliant, incredible way to touch people's lives and impact their health, and then also take care of your financial needs as well. So wherever you've come from, trust me, we've all come from different places. We sat and watched our dear friends Adam and Kira build a seven-figure business in less than 3 years before we decided to get on board. I, in fact, was at the first ever presentation of Juice Plus in Australia in April of 1998. Yes, I just said 1998. Jess just about laughed and spat water at the computer when I said that. I think one of the things that sort of made me be cautious about this, and one of the things I think is important to chat about, is that one of the beliefs, it's kind of like I've got a two-part to it. One of the beliefs is, don't you have to be one of those people that knows everybody? Don't you have to have 1,000 friends to know everybody? And unless you have 1,000 friends, you can't do this business. And I want to be clear with you, that's simply not the case. And if I think about our opportunity, our business, the way it's grown, it's kind of like my wife and I are up here. So they've got Karina and Scott here. And as Shane had just said, we went and met them for sushi and had a chat. And so we knew Shane and Jess. And so Jess and Shane got involved in the business, and they did some pretty cool things. And then they knew some people, one called Emma, which is kind of pretty cool. And then Emma had some cool friends, and she knew some folks. And Shane and Jess had some other people they knew, and they got them involved in the business, and they knew some business. And then we had another friend who thought, oh, gosh, they'd be amazing at the business. Her name was Kathy. And Kathy kind of sat and looked at the business for a long time. She loved the product, as you heard tonight, had some great results with her skin. So she didn't really share the business, but she shared the products. And she had great success for that, where she had 80 customers come on board. She was making a great retail profit from just sharing the JBT program, which is world-class. And then she decided to share the business, and she's been doing that now, which has been kind of fun. Another dear friend of mine, Sally, who was from Wagga, Sally decided to join the business, and I knew Sally and had known her for a while. Sally got involved in the business, and she had some great success, and she's hit some pretty cool levels recently. And our business has really started to explode. And the reality is, all I knew was those front three people. Well, Shane and Jess, count them as two if you like. I only knew them. I knew Kathy, and I knew Shane and Jess, and I knew Sally. And everybody else that's come into our business has come in from somebody that we've known, that we've known, that we've known. So certainly, this is not a business where you need to know 5,000 people at all for it to be successful. It's just about reaching out and sharing. And then the other thing that I think scared me away from this, and scares many people away, is that, look, the last thing I wanted to be was one of those people that runs around and just spews up on people and says, you got to come and do this thing, otherwise you're a loser. That wasn't what I wanted to do in any way, shape or form, for all sorts of reasons. I don't think anybody wants to do that. But when we just looked at it again and again, it just made sense for two reasons. Number one is, look, everybody has to supplement. You got to be healthier, and just fruits, vegetables and berries just makes common sense. I mean, everybody needs more fruits, more vegetables, and more berries in their body. As Karina said, the science is amazing, the data is amazing, the impact on our bodies is amazing, and then our incredible program is an amazing additional support that only our team in the whole world of Juice Plus has. That's kind of the first reason why this makes sense. And then economically, it just makes sense. Whether you're looking for $500 to $1,000 a month, I know that for many of us, $500 to $1,000 a month is a really, really great place to start. Or whether you're looking for $3,000 to $4,000 a month, that's when it kind of starts to get a little bit sexy. We go, well, hang on, maybe I need to not go to work anymore if I'm making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. That really, for many people, is an opportunity to say maybe one of us could stay home and do some daddy care and some mummy care rather than some daycare. And then, of course, you look at the big goals and go, gosh, what if we made $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 a month, and then the numbers are bigger? We've got people in our team that have made $25,000, $35,000, $45,000, $55,000 a month out of this business, which is extraordinary. I personally have a very dear friend of mine I've known for more than 15 years, and he is making a genuine and real $500,000 a month. Now, you see those numbers, it just seems crazy. Let's go back to, what if I could make $1,500, $2,000 in the next 90 days? Would that be interesting to me? And if it would be, this is probably a pretty cool place to start. So I think that's kind of it, really. Our only wish is, if you've heard anything at all tonight or seen anything tonight you think, gosh, that's pretty exciting and that seems pretty cool, I would just get back in contact with the person who either invited you along tonight or maybe sent you this video if you're watching it in a recorded format. Say, hey, sounded pretty cool. What do I do next? How do I get involved? How do I try some of the products? How do I get access to the JBT program and see what's next for you? Certainly, my experience is the only way you make decisions about things is by getting closer to them, so you have better clarity rather than staying far back, because that never helps anybody make a decision. So with that, congratulations to Alison and to Tiffy. Pretty excited about that. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Thanks for Kathy. Thanks for Jess. Thanks for Shane. And most importantly, thanks for this amazing person here on my side. We appreciate you all. Have a spectacular week. If we can help you, we look forward to it. Otherwise, live deliberately. Bye for now, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paula and Megan, for coming on.
Good job, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank